And just days after being removed by TSM, in a bit of a controversial statement, a mutual agreement by both sides, that being TSM and their female Valorant roster, releasing LunarKats with no explanation as to exactly why, leading to a bunch of speculation as to why exactly could have been. There is now finally a response from LunarKats and her side as she took to stream just today to explain why she was removed from TSM just 48 hours after being signed, to which she goes on to explain it was formerly a Snapchat video stemming back from 2019, which involves some insensitive material and maybe some inappropriate remarks, but she also clarifies did not include any slurs, including fast food workers. I know that was a lot coming off of it. I hope you guys all do actually check out her stream. She goes at length for at least 30 to 40 minutes explaining her situation and exactly what went down, but here's why she was removed from TSM just 2 days after signing.
Hello, everyone. I was just waiting 10 minutes so that I could get like a lot of people to come in here. And the reason why my chat is in emote mode only is because I want to be able to freely say what I have to say. And then afterwards, if there are any questions that need to be answered, I will take emote mode off of my chat. But I was debating whether I wanted to write a twit longer or do a stream because one, I want everyone to know that there are no like intentions behind any of this. I just want to be able to come clean. And I want to kind of clear the air with everything and like what happened. And I want everyone to like know the truth because on my streams, if you've been like a long time follower, all of you guys know like I will only tell the truth to you guys. I don't really will lie to you guys. I will tell you guys everything. So I'm like really nervous, obviously. But I want to be fully transparent, so here it is. There is a video of me, of some like video of me of a Snapchat rant I made in 2019. And I said some really hurtful and really insensitive things. I'm sorry, I'm like getting choked up, so it's like hard for me to talk because I feel really bad. And even back then, like after I made the Snapchat rant, like a lot of people know, like a lot of my longtime followers know that like I used to do a lot of Snapchat rants on my Snapchat because people thought they were really funny or whatever. And there was this one Snapchat rant I made where I was super angry, and I'm not trying to justify anything I said in the video. This is not what this is. I don't believe like everything I said was absolutely inexcusable. It was kind of not kind of, it was offensive. And I made that video when I was just super freaking angry and I was blinded by my anger. And I'm, I used to be like really temperamental. I still kind of am. And even after a few hours after making the video, I deleted it off my story. And I even said like what I said was wrong. And I didn't mean for it to come out like that. And I'm really ashamed looking back at that video. Because like that's not who I am now. I want to believe that like I'm a better person than I was then. And of course like 2019 is not that long ago. It's like maybe a year and a half ago at most. But like I really want to believe that like I'm not that person anymore. I always like try to tell my chat like to be better, to like don't be an asshole, and that's exactly what I was. I had said really stupid and really like insensitive and offensive things, and I honestly don't mean it. And like anyone who've watched that video and like felt like I've hurt them, I've personally DM'd them that day as well, like to explain my side, to say that like I'm so sorry, I was just really out of line. I said things like out of pure anger, like I didn't mean to hurt anyone. Obviously, like I don't want to hurt anyone, but at the time I really just wasn't thinking about like what I had said and like the weight of my words at the time. And I'm pretty sure like people in my chat, like if you've been following me since 2019 on my Snapchat, like you guys obviously like know which Snapchat rant I was referring to, because after that Snapchat rant, like I stopped posting rants altogether because I realized like I had up back then. And obviously looking back at it now, like I'm still so ashamed and like very very disappointed in myself. But like I made a mistake, and it was a really hurtful one. I'm trying to not get choked up when I'm talking so that you guys can actually understand me. But like after seeing that video, and yeah, like I was just super ashamed and disappointed because like I obviously like I'm not that person anymore. Like I want to say that I've grown and been better and that like I've educated myself more so I don't make any more like ignorant comments like that anymore. And like I said, like this whole video is not a way for me to justify like what was said. It's not a way for me to make excuses for myself. It's like I f***ed up. I said some stupid things, some offensive things. And I want to continue being better for that. And to whoever has this video, I'm so sorry that I hurt you too. And thank you for holding me accountable because I feel like I do need to be held responsible for what was said. Back then, I didn't have as big of a following and I never thought I would get like a big opportunity, obviously. So I never felt the repercussions of what was said. And I just want to say like thank you for holding me accountable because I need to be held accountable. Like I need to actually feel the weight of my words and actually suffer some consequences for what was said. It's really not like I feel like I've grown to be a better person, and like my stream and my friends have pushed me to be a better person, and I'm just like really ashamed that like I've done that and I've said that and like the fact that like I've just hurt people is just like I'm so embarrassed and I'm so ashamed, and there's no one more disappointed in myself than me. And what was said in the video, I'm gonna take emote mode off of my chat. If there's any actual questions, I will answer them. But if you're just here to just kind of just like wondering what happened, that's okay too. I do have slow mode on, but I don't expect anyone's forgiveness at all. Forgiveness at all. What'd you say in the video? I don't think what I said in the video was too important, but to just like the gist was like I was really angry at the fast food workers, and thinking about it now, it's so stupid. But I was so angry at the fast food workers, and they were like being really rude. And like I said, this is not a justification at all. I don't want this to be like, oh, she's making excuses. It's not. It's just an explanation. Can we see the video? I don't have the video. And the person who has it, if they want to release it, they can. Because I honestly deserve to feel the weight of the actions and stuff. To like blame TSM at all. Because it's my fault. Like, I'm the one who fucked up. Like, I'm the one who made a mistake. It's not their fault that it came back to me. Because it's like I'm the one who made that mistake, and obviously like even if it was from like a few years ago, it's still wrong. Nonetheless, it's still not right. You're talking on fast food workers or their ethnicity. It was both. What else could you have done back then? I feel like you did the right thing. So you addressed it, everyone knows what happened, that you're sorry. TSM should let you back on the team. That's not how it works, guys. I'm definitely not perfect. I never claimed to be. But like the only thing that I can do is like to continue to educate myself to prevent myself from saying like more ignorant stuff in the future, which is why one of the reasons just like I stopped doing like Snapchat rants after that one was because I realized like, you know, like I say some really dumb, hurtful things, and I need to stop that, and I need to be a better person.
And it seems to me, and I'm really, really glad she took to a stream to actually show herself and explain herself at length. If you guys do want to go check that out, it seems a lot more genuine, at least to me, than posting a twit longer to try and explain these very, very detailed situations. I think it's very important. She does clarify that no slurs were said. It kind of does beg the question as to why TSM did make this choice, to which she further adds, don't blame TSM. She actually, you know, of course, this was mutual, according to her, as to why they did part ways. She is not not blaming TSM for making the choice they did. And obviously, in that video, whether or not a slur was said, she claims no, it was sensitive enough, it was inappropriate enough, and it was bad enough for TSM to suggest removing her in the first place and for her to step down. It is a constant reminder out there for any aspiring pros or content creators or streamers, any of those fields. What you say in the past can always linger and come back to haunt you. Now, there have been other remarks made as to the twitlonger posted by a SOAR member known as Haley, to which we clarified in our last video that was not the reason, and now we know the real reason was a Snapchat video, a Snapchat rant stemming back from 2019. Clearly, she has made the argument that she has changed. She has tried to correct herself and educate herself and try and learn from this and get better from it. But still, it is a clear proven point out there that even things you do in your past, whether it be a year or 2 years, sometimes even further back, can still linger and cost you an opportunity in the gaming and esports space. I wish LunarKats the best of luck learning and growing from this experience. You know, nothing was given details-wise as to what was said in that Snapchat video, and obviously it was bad enough. Obviously, it seems that she feels bad. She feels guilty and remorseful for what she did do then, and so we will see what happens for TSM in the future, their female Valorant roster. The reason finally unveiled as to why she was removed so suddenly without an explanation given at that time. What do you guys think? Until next time, take care of yourselves, all right? Have a drink for me. I'll see you back here sometime soon. Take care.